In the heart of the Pride Lands, where the sun cast its golden rays over vast savannas and rolling hills, lived a mighty lion named Mufasa. As the ruler of the Pride Lands, Mufasa's strength and wisdom were renowned far and wide. Yet, despite his responsibilities, Mufasa longed for an adventure that would take him beyond the familiar territory of his kingdom. Driven by a desire to discover more about the world and himself, Mufasa embarked on a solitary journey, leaving behind his pride and the comforts of his reign. With the early morning sun at his back, Mufasa set out into the unknown. He moved silently through the grasslands, his powerful muscles rippling under his tawny fur. The Pride Lands soon faded behind him as he ventured into territories uncharted by any lion before him. His heart pounded with excitement and anticipation, ready for whatever lay ahead. As Mufasa journeyed deeper into the wilderness, he encountered landscapes that differed vastly from his homeland. The lush savannas gave way to dense forests, where the canopy blocked out the sky, and the air was thick with the scent of earth and foliage. Here, the shadows were deep, and the sounds of unknown creatures echoed through the trees. In this dark forest, Mufasa faced his first challenge. He stumbled upon a narrow ravine, too wide to leap across and too deep to descend. Determined to continue his journey, Mufasa followed the ravine's edge, hoping to find a way around it. Days passed as he trekked through the dense underbrush, his patience and perseverance unwavering. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Mufasa came across a narrow, fallen tree bridging the ravine. Carefully testing its stability, he determined it was safe to cross. Balancing with precision, he made his way over the chasm, his heart racing with the thrill of overcoming the obstacle. On the other side, he felt a surge of pride and confidence. His solitary journey was proving his resilience and resourcefulness. Beyond the forest, Mufasa entered a desolate desert, its vast expanse of sand and rock stretching out before him. The heat was relentless, and water was scarce. He paced himself, conserving his energy and moving primarily during the cooler hours of dawn and dusk. His journey through the desert was arduous, testing his endurance and willpower. In the midst of this arid landscape, Mufasa encountered a mysterious phenomenon. A massive sandstorm, fierce and unyielding, swept across the desert, forcing him to seek shelter. He found refuge in a small cave carved into a rocky outcrop. As the storm raged outside, Mufasa used the time to reflect on his journey and gather his strength for the challenges ahead. After the storm passed, Mufasa continued his trek, eventually reaching the edge of the desert where a rugged mountain range loomed. The mountains were a stark contrast to the desert, their peaks shrouded in mist and their slopes covered in treacherous terrain. Determined to see what lay beyond, Mufasa began his ascent. The climb was grueling, demanding every ounce of his strength and agility. As he scaled the rocky slopes, he encountered sheer cliffs and narrow ledges that tested his courage and precision. His powerful limbs and keen instincts guided him through the most challenging passages. Nights on the mountainside were cold, and the air grew thin, but Mufasa pressed on, driven by an unyielding desire to reach the summit. One fateful morning, as the first light of dawn broke, Mufasa reached the peak of the highest mountain. From this vantage point, he could see the entire land stretched out before him, a tapestry of diverse landscapes that he had traversed on his journey. The view filled him with a profound sense of accomplishment and wonder. At the summit, Mufasa discovered an ancient stone altar adorned with carvings depicting the history of the land. Among the carvings, he found symbols that told the story of an ancient lion king who had once embarked on a similar journey to unite the land and protect its inhabitants. This revelation resonated deeply with Mufasa, reinforcing his role as a guardian and leader. As he descended the mountain, Mufasa felt a renewed sense of purpose. His solitary journey had taught him invaluable lessons about strength, resilience, and the importance of understanding and protecting the diverse realms of his kingdom. He had ventured beyond the known world and returned with a deeper connection to the land and its history. Returning to the Pride Lands, Mufasa was greeted with awe and respect. His adventure had transformed him, imbuing him with a wisdom and strength that inspired all who saw him. He resumed his role as king, but with a greater appreciation for the balance and harmony of his realm. Though his journey was solitary, it had shown Mufasa the interconnectedness of all life and the importance of venturing beyond one's comfort zone to achieve true greatness. And as he stood on Pride Rock, overlooking his kingdom, Mufasa knew that his legacy would be one of courage, wisdom, and a spirit of adventure that would inspire generations to come.